Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Sayazn Let's Play for Mount & Blade Warband. So, the last episode we kind of got started, we got into a couple of battles. You guys were introduced to the world of Sayazn and to our main character as well as his faction. And so today we're going to start getting more into the campaign. Speaking of campaigns, we've been called 2-1, so we're going to look into that as well. And I've actually stopped off in town to supply us a bit, as well as to figure out where exactly the marshal is. And so now that I know that, we'll go ahead and try to track him down. Before we do any of that though, I've got some characters I want to introduce to you guys. And I said I'd have maybe one or two for you. I got a little bit carried away and I actually ended up doing 3. So hopefully you guys are excited about having characters in this playthrough. And I'd like to see them continue on well into the playthrough. Generally what happens is I'll get a bunch of submissions on the first episode, a couple on the second, a couple on the third, and then by like episode 10, I don't have any more characters being, built up. So I'm hoping that changes here. And so, again, I like to encourage the people that contribute the most in the comments, and so that's the best way to get your character in. And with that, let's go ahead and look at the 3 that I've chosen. So the first one is going to be Tuna Sipahi, and he was submitted by BDR. And Tuna is a Sayazn provincial just like Alton is, and he is actually formerly one of our lancers, now promoted to cavalry sergeant, and he's going to be leading our cavalry for the time being. Down the road, we may decide to change that. We may just put him in charge of the Lancers specifically, or maybe he'll shift and be in charge of the melee cav, and we'll have somebody else in charge of shot cav. I don't know, but for now, he's our only cavalry officer, so he's in charge of all of them. Next up, we have Brachus Caladan. And so Brachus is actually from outside of the sphere of Sayazn that we see in the game. To the west of the mountains that we see on the edge of the map. He is a mercenary that travels far and wide, and he's been brought into the Sayazn Empire to make our troops, especially our infantry, a little bit more battle hardened. And so that's going to be his main role, besides from being a musketman and just, firing his musket at the enemy. He's also going to be drilling our troops and making them more effective. And to distinguish him from the regular infantry, I've given him a hat with a very, very tall feather, as you can see there. And then his uniform has these little shoulder flappy things on them. So he looks a little bit more important than the average musketeer. I've also given him the musket with the bayonet on it, which is what the heavy infantry carry. So he has one of the better muskets that the Sayaznids field. And then and he was submitted by Guillermo Guerrero. I want to get everybody's name in there. And then finally, our last character is Jeddah Yomi. She was submitted by Allison Ember. And Jeddah is a former nun of the primary faith in this world. I do say former because as we see her now, she's in just traditional civilian garb. And she was quite handy with a musket, still is. She also has some very basic medical skill, a little bit of first aid, just because being a nun, occasionally, wounded people will be brought into the churches and whatnot to be cared for, and so she was taught how to deal with that. But more so, she's actually a very good diplomat. She's quite good at talking and negotiating and convincing people of her way, and so she's going to play a couple of roles for us. She is going to serve with the musketmen, although obviously we'll need to get her a little bit better outfitted for her to thrive in that role. She does have her own musket, but it's a bit of an older model, and obviously what she's wearing now is not quite fit for combat. So we'll need to change that. But she can also be sort of a backup medic for us, I suppose. Balminder has some medical skill too, but having more the merrier. And finally, if we ever need to send anybody out on a diplomatic mission, she is going to be constantly built in persuasion, so she'll be able to help there too. So those are our 3 submissions. Again, if you did not make it in, do not be discouraged. I'm going to be taking several characters throughout this playthrough. There is literally no limit to the amount of characters I can have because of how I'm implementing them now. So potentially by the end of this playthrough, if we had an army of 350, every single one of those 350 men could be a companion character. I don't know how many I'm going to add per week. I'll probably do 1 per week, just so things don't get too out of hand. But again, do not be discouraged, because if you stick with it, there is a very, very good chance that you'll get in. Because again, generally what happens is a bunch of people will submit them at the beginning. I'll try to pick a few, but it's difficult early on to gauge who's going to stick with this and who doesn't. But as we go on, if you've stuck with it and everybody else bails, then, you know, you're my first choice. So please stick with it, because I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can come up with. I'm really impressed so far. I've read through as many as I can. I tried to get through all of them. I'm pretty sure I did, but by the time I'm recording this, they're probably still being added to some degree. So anyways, there we have that. Let's get to some actual gameplay. You know what? You guys should be up here or something. Just above. These are recruits. I don't remember if we grabbed those during the video or not, but these guys were from a mission we were given. Unfortunately, 2 of them died, and so we might need to replace them if we want to complete that. We need to train them up into pikemen. And then these were Sayazn recruits that we grabbed. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not. Anyway, let's see. I was able to grab a bit more food, and I unloaded the crap from my inventory that was meant for play testing. So we need to be headed roughly here. The marshal is somewhere between these 2, or at least that's what I've been told. So I'm going to take kind of a roundabout approach to that. I'm going to hit some of these villages up and see if I can get more recruits from them. And we might pursue this army kind of gingerly. They're going to outpace us, so we'll never catch them outright. But if they double back or do something stupid, there's a chance that we can get them. We almost got them. I don't think we're going to catch them, though, unless they do something stupid again. But basically, they kind of balked when they saw this army, and they almost ran right into me. But they're kind of taking me away from where I want to go, so I'm actually going to ignore that now. And I don't know if this is a town or a castle. Let's visit it and see. Either way, we need more troops. So our weekly budget's in. Okay. So none of our businesses are up and running yet. They will be by the next weekly budget. Our village is paying us about 1,100 gold per week. Our army is costing us more than double that. And then we've got building upkeep. I'm not sure what buildings. Maybe the businesses I bought. And then staff for, I don't know, maybe my village and those businesses. Who can say? Anyways, let's visit this place and see what they've got. Oh, apparently we stopped. But I need to start heading east. Otherwise, they might go right past me. Okay, so this is a castle. There's 6 young nobles here that want to follow me. I'll take all of them. They are, again, potential cavalry later on. Right now, they're just sword infantry with no shields. So, I don't know where I want to put them. I'm going to put them here in my list so they see combat, but I think I'm going to put them in the reserves. And so they'll deploy onto the field, but they're not going to be in the main formation. I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of cut them loose after things get hectic and see what they can do with their swords. But I'm not going to put them in the pike formations or the musket formations. There's no reason to. I wonder if... Okay, so he's headed to Hazizan as well. I believe Hazizan is the guy we're trying to find. Yeah, the marshal. I knew we were trying to find the marshal. I didn't remember what his name was. So, oh, too bad we lost sight of you, because that would have been very helpful. Well, we can try to track him. Our tracking skill's not very good. Just follow the arrows. Oh, okay, we can see you again. As far as I know, we're trying to attack the green faction, Castend, so I believe that's where we're all headed. But I don't know for sure. Why did we stop? Oh, because we failed the quest. Why did we fail the quest? We had like 2.5 days to do it still. I wonder if it got canceled. Well, I'm going to try to accompany this guy or follow him. and hopefully the game will lead me there. Captain of the Mountain Pass. Hisa. That's a impressive title. Only 65 men. I wonder if he was recently defeated. Nothing's under siege over here. I don't see anything being raided either. Huh. Let's stop off at this village. Whoops. And then we'll cross. 1 urban recruit. Well, it's better than none. Better than none urban recruits. Alright, let's hustle across. Oh, we have to pay. Oh, man. Nobody told me this campaign was going to cost me money. Alright. Well, everybody else, as far as we know, is over here, so... Gonna have to pay for the ferry. Yeah, there's other armies coming. Apparently he's got his own ship. Oh, it's under siege. Okay, so they're besieging Castan itself. I'd like to be part of that. Are we at war with you? I'd kind of like to know, because that's a lot of... I kind of feel like we are. Oh, we're never going to catch you, though, damn it. I should have cut you off. That's so many free recruits and a pretty important captive they've got there. Yeah, we're never going to catch them. Also, this party's not very good at tracking my targets. And we've lost sight of them. Well, don't want to fight you. That's for damn sure. Alright, well, I'm just going to head to this siege. They apparently made a break for the forest. That could have been a huge pickup for us, though. With the war against Sayazn over, the brutal Second Gashijin War draws to an official close. Now that the war alliance between the Kara Shajin Desert Kingdom and the Gashijin Empire no longer holds, only time will tell what the relationship between these two states will be. Okay, so let's see who they're referring to. I'm pretty sure I know who. I think this is the Gashijin, yeah. That's not them, that's Ishtar. That's gonna be the provinces. Wait, why wasn't the game paused? Whoops. No, that's Ishtar. Gashijin, maybe it's this one? Yeah, okay, so they were allied, but the war ended. So maybe their alliance is over now? Okay. Meanwhile, we are trying to join this siege. I think we have a pretty good chance. Oh my god. We need to get there before it ends, otherwise we're not going to get credit. Oh no! Oh, why? Literally seconds. What can we recruit here? Okay, we can recruit our own troops here at least. Oh, that's so disappointing. Anything in the marketplace? I mean, not that we really need anything. Let's see. Some nobles' clothes. I already have an outfit for wearing around. Well, that really sucks. We came all the way here, paid the toll for the ferry, and what do you know? Our army arrives just a little bit too late to make a difference. Even if we couldn't make a difference, I just would have liked to have been present. Got to charge through the breach or whatever in the last battle. The lords will be gathering for a feast at Zalid, so right back where we came from. Fantastic. At least it's fairly close, but I'm going to have to pay another fee to get there. Unless I go the long way around, which probably means I'll get there too late to join the feast. Captain of the North. Is that the same Captain of the North that was captive a second ago? We have them outnumbered, but I don't think we'd be able to defeat them. They have a lot of prisoners, though. I don't have enough pull to get anybody to follow me. I wonder where he's going. I feel like we're better off going to the feast right now. That's a good opportunity for us to maybe make a little bit more of a name for ourselves. Wait, everybody just turned around. Hold on. No. God damn it. Really? Alright, I have to pay it. Where are you guys going? Now I'm concerned. Hazizan, what are you doing, man? Crap. Is the feast off? Because I just paid 500 gold to go to the feast. I'm gonna go to the feast. I can get that money back. I may as well use it. Because if I go back, follow them, and then turn around again, I'm gonna have to pay it one more time. Oh, look. Look who it is. Not the same party, but a party with a bunch of prisoners still. We're so damn slow. I need more pathfinding. I usually go pretty heavy into pathfinding early on, but this character doesn't really have much. Whoops, why did I do that? In the way of pathfinding, yeah, just one. Well, nobody's here as far as I can tell. And it looks like the feast is off. Oh, that's so disappointing. Well, is there anybody partying in the tavern at least? This has just been one disappointment after another. Urban recruits. 2 of you? That's more than the going rate, but sure. The courier. Oh, you're just a traveler. No thanks. How much is it for a ship? Okay. A support ship is 1,000 with an upkeep of 100 per week. Wow. And a full 3-masted ship is 15,000. Jeez. That's a long way off. I hate that these smaller parties can outrun me so easily. Like, we're never going to find anybody to attack because everybody's either going to be faster than us or way bigger. We can only hope that they run into something else. Like somebody else will catch them and I can jump in. Come on, Ramizan. Aw, you coward. Don't give up. 1.4, 1.3. That looks... Gathan? I don't recognize that faction. Oh, they're down here. Okay. Somebody's besieging them right now. I don't think that's us, though. It would be way too quick a turnaround because... maybe. No, yeah, there's no way because we were here, everybody went south. We're here now. It's possible, but it seems unlikely. It would be a real stretch. Come on, run into me. Fight me. Oh, they were following me for a second, and then they thought better of it. Oh no. Yeah, we need a battle. People are getting unhappy. Come on, fight me. Yes, finally, we caught him. Alright, who the hell are you? I'm Alton Kazanon. That's who. Alright, well, let's fight this guy. Let's see, they have 12 ranged troops. We have 35. I think we've got a pretty good range advantage here. Just an overall numerical advantage, too. I don't know what the quality of their troops is like, but I think we can win this as long as we're smart. We are fighting at night, which is something I don't particularly enjoy doing. And mostly that's because of YouTube. Because YouTube just ruins videos that aren't super bright. Let's see, do we know where they are? They look to be... Okay, so they were sort of off in the direction I was facing. Let's try to get to this little hill here, where my arrow is, and we'll set up there. You guys are going the wrong way. Okay. But yeah, we'll try to set up here on some high ground. Although, being in an open field might be better. I don't know what their troops looked like. I didn't really take a close look. I was more concerned with actually catching them. But if they have a lot of cavalry, obviously being in the open would be disadvantageous to us. Oh, look who it is. Okay, turn around. Get in the defilade. Get in the defilade. Well played. I didn't think they'd... Oh, we moved a lot further than I thought we did. Okay. Let's see. Cavalry, I want you to stay set up right here. Make sure you're in defilade, though. And I want my infantry up over here. And we're going to try to crest this hill without taking any fire. And then fire down on them. I can't see very well here, though, and I don't like that. I think the trees are going to be in the way of them and us. So, you know what? Come here. We're going to have to take this hill. So, muskets, I want you right here. Try not to crest the hill completely. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying this. Obviously, they're just going to set up wherever they end up. But if we can keep them from cresting the hill completely, they'll get some minor cover from it. I also need to get them into some semblance of a formation.
Stand closer. Spread out.
Whoops, not what I meant to do there. Stand closer, please, and then get into a five-row formation. All right, so let's have you guys advance slightly.
Advance.
And then pikemen, I want you up on the flanks. Stay sort of behind cover because you guys obviously can't return fire, so you're just going to get shot to hell if we're not super careful. Go here. They look to be holding their ground. Where the hell are my muskets going? I don't know. Good thing these guys didn't charge us because frankly this is an absolute disaster. I'm seeing a lot of horses over there. Can't see very well though, and I'm sure it's going to be even worse for you guys, which is a real bummer. I gotta be careful, I could drop to a single stray round. Can you guys not see? This is such a mess. I mean, you're firing, kind of. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Muskets, right there. Center on that position. Pikes, that should be more or less the right flank. We'll move this one over here somewhere. And what group are my reserves? Reserves, I want you right behind the muskets in case things go south. You can charge through and intercept. And you guys are a little bit too far over there. Let's get you right about here. And let's see, cavalry with me. Okay, we're getting some kills finally. I'm going to see if I can maybe turn their formation. I don't know how much attention they're going to pay to me. But if I can send... Well, I'm not going to send them, I'm going to lead them. If I can lead my cavalry around this flank, I might be able to divert their attention slightly. It looks like we are out shooting them. That's actually a pretty good lineup right there. Can't sit still too long. Oh, that hit somebody. Got him right in the horse. And there's no point shooting while I'm moving. I'm not going to hit anything. Although I'm prone to miss even if I'm still, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, come on. Come face us. Wow, that's a lot of horses. I think their whole army is mounted, or at least most of it. I can't tell what they're doing. As soon as they charge, I have to act quickly. But yeah, charging them with my cavalry isn't going to do a lot, because they'll just skirmish. So I'm just trying to make them kind of rethink what they're doing. So everybody, do me a favor, advance 10 paces. Cavalry, you stick with me. But that should push them slightly further up the hill and give them a better firing angle. And it looks like, yeah, we are opening up. We're not hitting for crap. And they seem to have stopped carrying them over here. Oh no! That was militia. Okay. Well, if anybody's gotta die, it's the militia. Or if anybody dies and I don't care, it'll be the militia. There we go. There's a kill. I think our muskets are just not getting the job done. I'm curious. Let's try something. Musketeers, fire orders. On my command. Hopefully everybody's ready. Wrong thing. Crap. 3 rows. You should already be in 3 rows. Musketeers. Fire orders. All fire. No kills. Alright. Fire orders. Fire at will. That didn't work at all. I mean, they did what they were supposed to. They just didn't hit anything. That looked like it hit that horse, but okay. Luckily, they're not very accurate either. I'm gonna ride by a little bit more closely. Oh, somebody got downed over here. That sucks. I'm gonna see if I can bait them into a charge, because I don't know how else we're gonna get them to do anything. Hey, look at me over here. I'm gonna shoot you right in the face. I don't know if that was a good idea, because it looks like my cavalry is just getting their ass kicked right now. I'm not gonna go close enough. Yeah, there goes all my cavalry. That sucks. Alright, you guys need to charge. And pikes, get in there. I don't know how well that's going to play out, but let's get into the thick of it. Try to slow these guys down at least. Oh, pole arms. Don't want any part of that. Ah, crap, crap, crap. Get out of my way, peasants. Did I get blocked? Oh, no, I bounced it off one of my own guys' heads. I gotta be so careful, there's so many pole arms. I should probably just stick to the pistol. It's like everybody in this game got a pike. How did that miss? Well, I hit the horse at least. Okay, that's the end of you. Got somebody, finally. I'll try to keep my distance. Everybody should be charging at this point. Although, since the enemy looked at my musketeers, they probably fled. Oh, there's Balminder with his scatter shot. Come on, let him have it. Oh, they're running into each other, Jesus. No crosshair on that one either. Couldn't get it around in time. Well, at least I'm leveling up my pistol skill. This turned into a much uglier battle than I feel like it needed to. We had them with numbers, but they did have a lot of horses, to be fair. They had a lot of cavalry. I think they both have swords. Oh no, he got the jump on me there. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit me with the flag. Anything but the flag. Oh, not the weapon I meant to grab there. Well, at least somebody got him. And there's our victory. Not a pretty one. Not a pretty one. I'm still getting used to the style of combat in this game, and I'm trying very hard to play it historically, and it obviously was not meant to be played that way. Or at least this game wasn't. Oh, that's gonna really hurt. So they escaped. Luckily, we did free a few of our own troops. Cool. Kind of look like hussars. You're probably useless. I don't want any of their troops. Okay, let's get another lancer. We kind of need to replace the ones we lost. How did we lose so much money? Where did all of our money go? Give me urban militia. Well, hopefully all this stuff sells for quite a lot, because otherwise we're screwed. They had a lot of banners. Did everybody in that army carry a banner? It seems unnecessary. I wouldn't mind cartridges, but this stuff is all more valuable. Okay, well, that was quite the battle. I still have 92 troops, so we didn't actually lose that many men. I gotta be careful about who I level up, because I don't have a lot of money. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I leveled up as well. We can deal with that right now. So, let's see. I need pathfinding. Since I don't think... Actually, I can probably only put 1 point into it right now. I'm gonna go in for intelligence, and yeah, I can only put 1 point into it. Horse archery will make me a better shot with my pistol from horseback, so that's not a terrible idea. Yeah, we'll do that. And let's see... I would like some more musket skill. I think that's what's counting for my pistol as well. So we'll try that. Alright, we need to go sell this stuff. let's head to Kalahar. It's the nearest city. Kasthind. Okay, it went to Yahazim Zan. I haven't met any of these people. I wish that feast had gone through because I would have been able to meet a lot of them. And we could have had an idea as to like who we were dealing with. Oh man. They could have caught me pretty easily. Luckily they got distracted by the merchant caravan. Because we would not have won that fight. Actually, I don't know. I didn't see what their troops were like. If they were all infantry, we probably could have won. Yikes, that hurts. So our net revenue from our two businesses is roughly 600, maybe like 580, a little less than that even. And luckily my wages went down because some people died, but we're still the net loss, so we're gonna have to do something about that. Otherwise we won't be able to keep this army up for very long. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a fair price for this stuff. I know we won't, but we can only hope, right? So, let's see. I'm going to sell you all the banners. That's already too much. Well, let's start there. Can I give you any of this? No. Got like 50 gold left. How did I end up with that? I'll keep a banner. Because I think I had one to begin with. That's going to have to do, I guess. Horse merchant, you've got a little bit more money. You can have some more banners. It's too far. I think we're going to have to leave it there. I don't know who's going to get this armor. Oh, you've got a bit of money as well. Perfect. Not that you'll be able to buy all this. Oh, you will. Okay. How did this stuff get moved, by the way? I thought this was all at the top. So, I've got one more banner I'd like to be rid of. Potentially two. Oh, you've got money. Okay. You can have a banner. You can have two banners, actually. And then I want food. Whatever kind of foods you got. There we go. Wow, and I end up in a net loss. Okay, well. That's all we can do. We need to find a way to make some money. This is not working very well. I don't really have the capital to trade for it, so attacking caravans would be great, but I don't know if I can even catch them, and that's going to hurt my honor, which is not generally a good thing. It looks like I can cross down here, so let's cross into enemy territory at this little land bridge. More low morale. We just won a battle. Give me a break, guys. That group is hellbent on attacking me. Let's maybe not allow them the satisfaction. I might have to buy around in the tavern. The problem is I can't really afford to. Actually, no, that's not going to boost our morale, is it? Oh, great. And I've been hit by bandits. Fun. Where are they? There's one of them. Gotcha. He tried to juke there, but I knew what he was up to. Don't let him get too close. The attack spam is pretty bad in this mod. They swing very fast. Come on, shoot him in the face. There we go. Come on. Don't let him corner you. Don't let him corner you. Oh, God. Luckily, my armor is pretty good. Oh, he died. Right. Oh, that was a cool animation, actually. Yeah, those are all good. I like those death animations. Yeah, their weapons weren't good enough to do much to my armor, luckily. What would we be dealing with? They have musketeers. They have a lot of horse archers, which could be a real problem for us. Yeah, I don't think we want that fight. Are they still following me? I'm gonna have to hang out here for a while. Well, I'll take an urban recruit, I guess. What's happening in the tavern here? A ransom broker. I don't think we took any prisoners. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Well, while we're stuck here, I can enter the arena. The door is locked. Okay. Well then, there isn't a whole lot to do. I guess I'm going to spend a little bit of money here just to see that they go away. As soon as they break line of sight, I think we're fine. Alright. I hate to hide like that, but that was not a battle we could win. So let's continue south. And we'll try to find one that we can win. Alright, so I've nearly caught this enemy party here. It's a very slow speed chase, as you can tell. But this is definitely a battle that we can win. We have them outnumbered like 2-1. And they have some provincial troops. Looks like they have a bit of cavalry, some pikes. Yeah, so that's definitely a fight we should try to take. And finally we got him. Alright. Nice top hat there. Let's go ahead and do battle. That's why we're here. Wait. I thought we were at war. Why was he running from me if we're not at war? Hang on a second here. Don't you go anywhere. Are we not at war with them? Let's see. Faction relations. Well, that's not going to tell me anything. Oh, wait, no, yeah, it will. Okay, Sayaznids. This is us here. Castin, truce. You gotta be kidding me. Right when I catch this guy. Oh my god. I just can't win today. I cannot win today. Alright, well, unfortunately, we are out of time. I was hoping we could end this with a battle, but apparently they decided to make a peace treaty right as I was about to engage it. It looks like the provinces are still... I wonder if I can get involved with them. Either way, we're out of time for today. So, goddamn, we keep losing people too. We're out of time for today, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to try to find some ways to earn money off camera because I don't want to have to grind too much on camera. I know it's not particularly fun to watch. So, oh, Jesus, and we missed that siege too. I just can't win. The really slow travel speed is murder on being able to participate in anything. I think it's to make the map feel bigger, but really it just makes it hard to stay involved. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Again, I'm going to try to find some ways to earn some money. I don't know how much time I'm going to let pass between episodes. It might be a lot, just so I can, you know, kind of establish our finances better. And I need to find a way to keep our morale up, because food is not doing it. It seems to be a little bit more punishing than in vanilla, so I'm going to have to find some countermeasures. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Sayazn with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.